4, volume 1, pages 190, 191. My rather parochial question is directed to expenditure, specifically in the city of Davenport. I note that there's $786 million in total being invested, and in particular, page 191, Aberfoyle Park High School, a total expenditure of $13.269 million. Minister, could you just provide us with further detail of expenditure on other schools and other projects in the electorate?
Look, I thank the member for Davenport for his question, and I know that he's been very eager to have me visit his electorate with him on a number of occasions. I think the last time we were there, we were actually visiting the Aberfoyle Park High School, and it was fantastic to see their project being built and to be given a tour of that work site. I'm very confident that when that is complete, that school will be in a tremendous position to make full use of their brand new infrastructure and their refurbished infrastructure, and I know Marianne Cody and her team are really excited about that. Equally, at the Australian Science and Mathematics School, there is also a program that is underway, and I think that when that is complete in the coming years, it will really be an enhancement to what that school is able to offer. Schools in Davenport that were able to benefit from the accelerated maintenance project, so these were schools that had a project that had been identified by the school and the facilities manager and on the Education Department's approved list for being able to be eligible for funding under minor works, but for whom that minor works funding hadn't been available. When the state government announced an extra $25 million in funding in the earlier stimulus rounds, we were able to see Aberfoyle Park High School benefit from $750,000 worth of minor works, the Australian Science and Mathematics School get an $800,000 project, and the Craigburn Primary School to get an $87,000 boost in their maintenance projects. These, of course, have been added to by the $20,000 grants for all of the preschools in Davenport, the Aberfoyle Hub Preschool on Taylors Road, the Aberfoyle Park Campus Preschool, the Flagstaff Hill Kindergarten and the Flagstaff Oval Kindergarten. Those maintenance projects have been welcomed. They've provided great jobs for local small businesses and tradies in the local area. They've enabled kitchen works, carpeting or tiling. They've enabled nature play areas. They've enabled lifts to the sites in all manners of ways. And as I said to the member for Chafee earlier, one of the things that every preschool director I've spoken to is whatever mechanism they use to identify what that $20,000 project would be used to spend on, every single one of them was able to find a list that they knew that they had more things that they would do if they had a further grant. And so the application in this budget of a $30,000 grant to every single one of those preschools I know will be welcomed. And this is a sort of opportunity for extra money, extra stimulus money that those preschools have too often been overlooked. And I'm so pleased that they'll benefit from that. And in relation to school maintenance grants, those schools in the member for Davenport's electorate have also benefited from those $20,000 to $100,000 grants. Now, those schools that have capital grants, capital programs underway, and I identified the Aberfoyle Park High School and the Australian Science and Mathematics School, which currently have multi-million-dollar capital projects underway. Those schools get the lower end of the new maintenance grants, so $20,000 for those schools. Larger schools that haven't been the beneficiary of capital works, or for example primary schools that didn't get a STEM works and haven't had a capital works, they benefit from the larger end of the grants. And there's an allocation according to size, but I can tell the member for Davenport that in his electorate, the Aberfoyle Hub R2-7 school is getting a $70,000 grant, the Bellevue Heights Primary School, the Brayview School R2-7, the Craigburn Primary School and the Teeley Primary School will all benefit from a $70,000 grant, and the Flagstaff Hill R2-7 school will get a $100,000 grant to apply to those projects that the school identifies throughout the course of the next year are really high priority. It's a great opportunity to get some works done to lift the school, but also to provide important jobs for local businesses, and that's what the stimulus measure has been designed to do, and I'm really pleased that our schools and preschools will be the prime beneficiaries. Indeed, the prime beneficiaries will be the students attending those schools and preschools.
Excellent.